You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, by the way. I look at all your comments and I take all of them into consideration. And speaking of Twitter, I was on Twitter yesterday. I noticed a tweet that was put out by the Jackson State football team. Now, you got to remember, when you're running these social media accounts and you're on social really heavy, you have to, everything is under consideration. You have to, what's up, Shanita Crisis? Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. You have to take everything into consideration. You don't just put something out there without there being some context. I saw this tweet put out by the Jackson State football team. It didn't think I knew it meant something, but I didn't think anything of it until this morning, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's take a look at the tweet first, because you guys know this is how we do. We don't just speculate, we break stuff down. And so I looked at this tweet. This tweet was put out by the official JSU football team, and it's 4 pictures of Deion Sanders. Now, the first 2 pictures, let's take a look at them. The first 2 are him on the phone. The first 2, these are the first 2, are him on the phone. You know, Prime was that dude. The second one is him on the sidelines being the head coach of Jackson State in his JSU gear, especially with that big block J hat. He has his block J hat on, by the way, because you know the J hat has taken on a life of its own on all over Twitter, especially. It has taken on a life of its own. You guys are the reason why there's an official J hat account, because people know when they see that J hat, there's a problem. So let's rewind this back. The first 2 pictures that they tweeted are him on the phone. The third picture is him with his Jackson State gear. And the fourth picture is him scoring a touchdown. The fourth picture is him scoring a touchdown. Now, I don't know if you guys are conspiracy theorists. I don't know if you guys are into, things like that. But I'm into conspiracy theories a little bit. I'm into deciphering puzzles a little bit. I'm into looking at the deeper meaning of certain things. I'm into all of that stuff. So isn't it ironic that the Jackson State football official Twitter account tweets out 2 pictures of Coach Prime on the phone, him on the phone, a third picture of him with a block of J hat, and a fourth picture of him scoring a touchdown. Now, you guys are really, really smart. I know you're smart because you're watching this channel. So shout out to y'all. I know y'all smart. And so there is not a reason. And I look at all your comments too, by the way. So I know you guys give me a lot of insight, and then I go do my own research. So 2 pictures of him on the phone mean what? What could it mean? Let's just think about it. What could it mean? Well, it could mean he's working the phone lines because we're a few days away from National Signing Day. So it sounds like he's working the phone lines. A third picture of him with the J hat, because you guys have made the block Jackson State J hat a thing. You guys have made it to where it is literally a national phenomenon. It has its own Twitter account with hundreds of followers and hundreds of retweets and tweets and all kinds of stuff. You guys are mentioning it. It is brought on a life of its own. That's because of you all. And then a fourth picture of him scoring a touchdown, which means what they scored on whatever player, whatever thing that they were working towards. It was a success, because the ultimate sign of success in football is a touchdown. The way you score the most points in football is via a touchdown.